What's up, guys? Welcome to a new segment on my channel. I'm going to be calling it Yak Talk. Today I want to talk about and hopefully encourage you guys to get outside and enjoy the outdoors, you know, even when conditions and things don't seem right. The cost of gear can get really expensive really quick, but it doesn't have to be. You can purchase, say, a $1,500 brand new top-of-the-line kayak from Sale or another big outdoor store, or you can buy a used $200 Walmart kayak, and they're both going to give you the same feeling. Now, they're not going to act the exact same in the water. When you spend more money, you get them geared towards different things. But the idea of being low to the water, almost sitting in the water, gliding across a smooth surface and feeling like you're one with nature, both kayaks are going to give you those results. And you can get $500 roof racks, or you can get $20 blocks of foam and $15 for ratchet straps and transport your kayak on top of the car. It still gets the kayak from A to B. This just goes to show you don't really need really expensive gear to get going. You can get going for pretty cheap, and that's also a good thing, because if you don't like it, you can always just sell it online for what you paid for. A lot of people don't like or don't even consider doing outdoor activities when the weather's bad. The truth is, as long as you're mentally and physically prepared for bad weather, nothing can stop you from having a good time. You can avoid getting wet as much as possible in the rain. You can wear rain pants, rain boots, rain jacket. You can bring an umbrella if you want to. Truth is, you're in the rain, outdoors, you're going to get wet. If you try not to get wet, but when you do, just accept the fact, or you understand that you're going outside in the rain and you're eventually going to get wet, then once that happens, you're not going to be so upset. You're not going to be so disappointed about getting a little bit of water on you. So I'm prepared for the rain, and I'm having a blast. You're still going to be just as excited to do the trip or the adventure that you were doing before the rain started. You can be cold, you can be wet, you can be miserable, but you can still have a good time, and that's something you gotta remember. Woo! Don't let fear get in the way. Fear can create boundaries and leave you in a certain comfort zone. When you're inside of that comfort zone, it becomes hard to grow and to develop as a person. But Sid, what does that have to do with nature? Let me tell you. My first solo camping trip was 2 weeks ago. Yep, only 2 weeks ago. And it was an overnighter, and it was car camping. I've never done a solo camping trip, and I was a little nervous. So what I did was I picked a spot that I'd been to before with friends. So I figured I would feel comfortable knowing my surroundings. But as soon as the night hits, it gets dark. When you're in the middle of nowhere, there's no light pollution. And when it's cloudy and the moon's not out, things get very dark. And I wasn't on the water's edge. I was about 50 feet from the water. There's a clearing of about 30 meters in a circle, or 100 feet circular, and the road runs through that. And that's where I was camping. Surrounding this circle is 50, 60 foot tall trees with little shrubs underneath them, basically a wall of green. And you don't know what's on the other side. Every little thing you hear, every little thing that goes bump, you jump a little bit. You get scared, you get nervous. Getting out there with the flashlight. After about an hour or two of being in the dark, I was basically sitting next to the fire and stoking it and just trying to relax. Eventually, your mind becomes at ease. You start to not think so much about what was that and what was this. You just kind of take in your surroundings. This camping trip was awesome. I ended up having a great sleep that night, a great breakfast, a great fish, and a great time. I eventually overcame this fear by facing it head on. I learned so much about myself and can't wait to do it again. So to sum up, prices. Things can be cheap. Don't let prices be an excuse. Weather. As long as you're prepared and have a positive mentality, then weather won't be a problem. And number 3, don't let your fears stop you. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it inspired you to get out there and enjoy everything that nature has to offer you. And if you guys like the Yak Talk segment, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or share, and we'll see you next time on the Yakkin' and Packin' channel.